Hey everybody, Christopher Bruce here, Mr. Delaware Gives with Delaware's largest giving day. That's right, Do More 24. DE.org is back March 2nd and 3rd. It's an exciting time. And with me today to talk about its impact, Matt Meyer, our county exec here in Newcastle County. Matt, what's going on?
Hey, Chris, thanks so much for bringing me in. Always excited to talk and help promote Do More 24.
It's an amazing campaign, and obviously the nonprofits throughout the state of Delaware are really the lifeblood in a lot of ways of the state. So talk about why this campaign is so special and why people should really get involved.
During COVID, I think we paused and realized all the things that we have, and one of them is the incredible diversity of nonprofits doing extraordinary work, often on the front lines. I know as someone who leads Delaware's largest county, we cannot do it without you, without the nonprofits, and without their staff, and without all the contributors who come forth every day, but especially on Do More 24.
Yeah, it's really cool to see it all happening, and it's fun. It's kind of like a political map in some ways, right? We see all the different donations coming in from states all around the country, and we've got support from around the world as well, all bringing energy, funds, and support back to our state here in Delaware. Why do you think we're able to get that kind of traction and to gain that kind of support?
Well, we're really a state of neighbors, Governor Markell used to
Yeah,
to say. And so whereas other communities across the country may have divides, it's not necessarily, someone you went to school with or someone in the next neighborhood over or someone you interact with every
yeah.
day. Delaware, you're just one or two people removed from the president of the United States or Aubrey Plaza, Golden Globe nominated actress. We all kind of know each other. And so when there's hardship in our community, I like to think we feel an extra special responsibility to do something about it. I try to practice do more 365, but do more 24 ain't bad either.
Yeah, it's not bad, and it is Delaware's largest giving day. I mean, last year we did over $2.6 million, which was a big bump from the year before. We've definitely set the bar pretty high for ourselves this year, but we're going to do what we can to beat it. And if you could leave anybody that's listening to this segment with a thought, if they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to get involved," or why does my dollar really matter on this day? What would you tell
Well,
them?
so I was a public school teacher in DC through Teach for America right out of college. And I was desperately trying to get computers for my classroom. And I had a happenstance meeting where I was invited to dinner with some religious leaders in Washington, D.C., some senior religious leaders. And when they went around and did introductions, I just said, hey, I'm a fourth grade school teacher. If you have any computer you're not using or any spare computers, could you just spare one or two for my classroom? And a religious leader was there, interrupted me, and he said, "Don't ask for computers that people are not using. Ask people for computers that they are using." Because giving isn't just about making sure the recipient is treated well, but it's about the giver feeling like they prioritize something in their life. So I encourage you, when you do more 24 this year, and of course you want to do more, just like I do more every year on do more 24 day. Think about how you can take that little thing that maybe last year you decided you didn't want to give away, and let's try to give away a little bit extra. Because if we all do that, Do More 24 not only will be more successful than ever, but we'll see results across our community that will benefit all of us far more than we're sacrificing.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. And I think we can all do a little bit more, no matter what that means, right? And what's beautiful too about this campaign, of course, the funds are a big part of it. And yes, we're trying to beat that number again this year. But the fact that we can create a platform that 450 plus nonprofits across the state can be on and give exposure to nonprofits that people may not have heard of before. So when you go on to do more24d.org and read through the list of nonprofits, I hope that you find one that you connect with, one that really resonates with you and that maybe you can get passionate about supporting. And that's one of the other benefits and one of the magical things about this campaign.
Fantastic. What's the number we're trying to beat? What was the dollar number last year?
We did over 2.6 million. So if we can get to 3, that'd be a heck of an accomplishment.
2.6 million. They're
Yeah,
they're saying we just passed a million people in Delaware. That's $2.60 per
that's
person. So
nothing.
So if you give, if you give $26, you're helping us to reach 10 times
Yeah.
the amount we reached last year.
Yeah, really, it's a great way to look at it. We hear it all the time. Give up that cup of coffee one day,
That's
right?
right.
That's all we're talking about here. So do what you can. Support Delaware's largest giving day. Matt, always a pleasure to have you on. Hopefully, we can check in with that campaign while we're actually in action, and we can be checking on the totals. Love to have you on that day, March 2nd and 3rd. Do more 24de.org to learn all about it. Matt, thanks again.
Thanks so much, Chris. And thanks to Charlie Vincent, the whole Do More 24 team, Sarah Fulton. It means the world to us in our community.
Absolutely, no question about it. So you heard it from the county executive himself, but do your own research. Go to domore24de.org to learn more about Delaware's largest giving day. We'll see you March 2nd and 3rd.